generation. The young generation only listen to them for what's sake, not that they are understanding them.
All intimidation, jam, examination, all used to fail our children.
So is that Naira is NTA ambassador. Naira is not an ambassador of any NTA.
Indian hemp music is one of the major causes of what we actually call madness. That no graduate of Nigerian tertiary education is graduating with the minimum requirement for employment.
The program we have just witnessed is organized by the Educators Empire Foundation. And the focus today is how to achieve education of our dream in Nigeria.
So excited being at this conference today, and I can tell for sure, looking at some of the things that's been discussed here, it's a great way for our country, and I'm excited towards what's even about to happen. I tell people that without learning there cannot be progress. When it's rare to have a situation where you have educators and stakeholders gathered in such a great place and to discuss the way forward.
I actually did enjoy the program. The environment was actually very conducive, and my observation is next time I feel like more speakers should speak about education, and youth should be in attendance of these events because they're actually speaking to the youths, not the older persons in this country. So that's all I have to say.
Education is not a scam. An uninformed human being is deformed, and with education you get a lot of information on which roads to take, whether you are to turn left or you are to turn right. You are able to read and write, because without education now you can't even travel around the world. For example, if you are traveling to Canada, you don't need to meet the immigration to do any paperwork for you. You are to stand before a computer and you fill in all your details and get the form you have filled out, which you are going to present to immigration. So if you are not educated, how will you be able to do all that? I'll say that our Nigerian teachers are not professional enough, because after graduation and you want to become a professional teacher, you have to take on a course like the postgraduate diploma in technical education, or you have to do a PGD in education for you to become professional, for you to know classroom management, for you to know how to manage your students, how to plan your lesson out and all that. If you don't go to the Institute of Education to get all this knowledge, you won't be able to know what to do in the class.
Between conventional education and alternative education, which one should we scrap? The first thing is to understand the context before you talk about scrapping. When you talk about education, what's the key thing about education? Education is about capacity building. The purpose of education is to build capacity for people to solve problems. My background is problem solving, and one of the key things you do in problem solving is you build a capacity that helps you to solve problems. So you can't scrap any of them, because there are two formats of learning. Every form of education that has proven to bring results can either be from a very formal perspective or from an informal perspective. So you cannot scrap any one of them. Instead, you hybrid it. Bring the value and the strength from each side, bring them together so that I can get the best of results. The mistake we are making is that we want to choose one and leave the other. That's not how it works. The best result that have been proven globally is simple. Conventional education, informal education, bring them together and you get the best of it. And that is why it is called holistic education.
We have already opened today a platform that we call the Nigerian Education of Our Dream platform, for interactions, for questioning, for people
to be able to come together and then think together the way forward. And not only that, we're going to be having trainings, a training and retraining session for people, so that those who are not aware of what we have done today, they can come and get more. All the materials that were delivered today as in form of paper, all those materials will be compiled into a compendium of the Nigerian education of our dream, using the title that is Reimagining the Educational system of this country. So a lot has been done, and then the ball is already set rolling. The boat is set. All we are calling for is let every other person come to be a participant, because the ball is set rolling already. Thank you.